I did a video of this last week, and I know that a bunch of you would have checked it out over there, but the last time we did an update on Brian Laundrie, well, okay, so over here on YouTube, Dog the Bounty Hunter joined in because it's fucking a complete and utter circus, and this is obviously just one of those things that's like, oh, Gabby Petito, why did this pop up in the media? Well, all the fire and fury that was going on around Afghanistan, something had to take its place in the headlines, right? And then all of a sudden, as soon as all of the ships are out there and off the coast of the Los Angeles ports, Jen Psaki can only do so much lying, and then all of a sudden, even though they had famed bounty hunter Dog out there, like, oh my god, they should have had something a little bit sooner, but we got this information drop here today. And then also, yes, we did an update last week as well, and another fucking 80s crime, 80s rather, John Walsh from America's Most Wanted. Yeah, he's on the case too, and he thought that Laundrie was hopped the border and went to Mexico. And I was like, well, no, not quite. And wasn't Dog looking through this fucking nature park anyways? Like, if they had a dog on the case, wouldn't you think that he would have sniffed that out? Oh, partial human remains were reportedly located in a Florida nature park where authorities have searched for Brian Laundrie, and a medical examiner has responded to the area in the search for the fugitive wanted in the Gabby Petito case. I don't think he's been singled out as being the guy who actually strangled her, because that was another part of the update as well. Yeah, she was killed by human hands. Apparently, like, that's what the coroner said, and it's like, there was no way that anybody who doesn't have opposable finger or an opposable thumb could have done this. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. But again, these types of stories do good numbers, so I'm just gonna try to beat the algorithmic suppression that the channel that just got off of a strike would currently be going through. But you guys really helped me out, and I'm super happy with everybody coming back after the unannounced 1 week hiatus. Yesterday's numbers were really good for the channel, and thank you all very much. But yeah, we'll get back to this shit. The discovery of remains comes after some items belonging to Laundrie were found in the, I'm not even going to begin to know how to pronounce that, Creek Environmental Park. Law enforcement sources told NBC News that the remains were found in the section of Myakkahatchee Creek Environmental Park that had previously been underwater due to heavy rains. A cadaver dog, oh my god, does he have an Aussie theme song as well? Also has been deployed to the scene, CNN reported. A tent was set up in the area, according to the chopper video that everybody there was told to get to, posted by the reporter for a News Nation Now. Laundrie's belongings were discovered Wednesday at the heavily wooded park, where his parents arrived in the morning. The family's lawyer, Stephen Bertolini, told the Post. Interesting timing as well. Okay, the parents just showed up, and all of a sudden we just found some human remains. Don't know. The park, which reopened to the public on Tuesday, was again closed after the discovery, WTSP reported. Federal Aviation Administration also declared a portion of the park a no-fly zone during the investigation, while the restrictions to be lifted on Friday. It's going to take that long to figure out what the fuck is there? Okay. Chris and Roberto met at Name Park this morning for search of Brian Bertolino. There we go. That just rolls off the tongue. The FBI and Northport Police Department were informed last night of Brian's parents' intentions, and they met with Chris and Roberta this morning. Very interesting. Okay. So yeah, it's a park that's relatively close to the parents' house, I guess, maybe, kind of. Could have been anywhere, really. So I don't know, who's the suspect in this situation? After a brief search off a trail that Brian frequented, some articles belonging to Brian were found. As of now, law enforcement is conducting a more thorough search of the area, Bertolino added. Heavily wooded reserve has been closed to the public late last month as the FBI-led search on Tuesday. The city announced on Twitter that it had reopened, only to be closed moments later. Okay, that's why this place is so important. So Laundrie's parents, who have claimed their son went to Myakkahatchee on September 13th, left their Northport home, about 7:15 for the park, where two men in hiking gear began following them. Okay. One of the men later identified themselves as a law enforcement officer who apparently told the couple, "I think we might have found something," according to the network. Okay. The Laundries later discovered a white bag and other objects after making their way through a thicket They could be seen putting an object into the bag and heading over to the officer. Couple were seen making and receiving phone calls before being joined by the officer, who patted Chris on the shoulder. It's his father? Okay. At 8:45 a.m., the Laundries left the park and appeared emotional and what they were confronted by protesters before they headed back home. Yeah, their son's probably dead, okay? And I wouldn't imagine they had anything to do with that, okay? Might they've helped out Brian, okay, after getting involved with the whole Gabby situation? Yeah, kind of, but we don't have any answers, and realistically are unlikely to find any answers. So again, like, if this dude, okay, Brian's dead there and he didn't do anything, this is going to be a fucking concoction of the media that directly led to the death of somebody. But very likely he was the one who did something when it comes to this. But something good did happen from this manhunt, okay? This is what I'm going to take away from it, because this is actually what I appreciate. Manhunt for Brian Laundrie leads authorities to at least 5 bodies of missing persons. Some good came out of this. Unfortunate, they found 5 dead bodies, but at least some people have some closure. At least 5 bodies have been discovered during the massive manhunt for fugitive Brian Laundrie, who is the sole person of interest in the Gabby Petito homicide. But again, he hasn't been charged with anything, okay? There hasn't been an arrest warrant issued, okay? The 23-year-old remains on the lam. No. He's under a tent in the park. The other bodies have been found in the areas where authorities have been looking. According to The Sun, how many bodies are just all willy-nilly lying about? One person marveled in a Reddit. According to the report, since starting the hunt for Brian Laundrie, there have been, 5 bodies? Yes, and they're all right there. What a diverse group of people. Okay. One of the bodies was found in Yadkin Valley Overlook in North Carolina amid rumors that Laundrie was hiding out there, sparking rumors that it could have been him, but the FBI confirmed that it was not him. We know. I was saying that there was no evidence to connect it to the case. Yeah, it's clearly somebody else. The man was later named as Jose Calderon, 33, by investigators who said he had been stabbed to death. Obviously, very close to Brian Laundrie, okay? Lowry's body was discovered close to where Laundrie's girlfriend, yes, Gabby Petito, was found dead. Lowry, this man right here, Robert Lowry, Houston man, longtime Astros fan, I guess, or was before he made the old self-selection lottery. The other cases were all bodies found in areas where the couple had traveled on their cross-country camping trip before Petito's death in Wyoming. The most recent of the discovery was Sarah Bayard, 55, off a highway in El Paso County, Colorado, an area that don't care. Another body found in California's Yucca Valley Desert was New Jersey native Lauren L. Cho, 30 years old, as well as another body found near a dumpster in a Walmart, Mobile, Alabama. Oh, that sucks. On September 20th, also sparked rumors that it could be the fugitive. But no, it was some hippie broad. Oh, it was just a homeless man. Okay, so no cause for concern, I guess. Meanwhile, the bodies of a newlywed couple slain in Utah were also briefly linked to the Long Island couple before. Okay, why would that be the case? The couple had been in Moab around the same time as Kylan Schutel, 24, and Crystal Turner, 38. What? Were last seen before reporting fears of a creepy guy camping near them. Probably just looked in the mirror on that one, but hey, at least some of these families finally have some closure in these situations, so at least some good came out of this, I guess, kind of, maybe, I don't know. Let's see what kind of information comes out in the next few days. We'll see if old cue ball here ended up turning up in that Florida campground or not. Well, with that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.